performed at the Just for Laughs Festival in Montreal. She tours internationally. Just next week, she's going to be heading to Afghanistan to perform for the troops. I want you to show a lot of love for the very funny Christina Walkinshaw.
How are you? Keep it going for Bo! And David and Kirk. How you guys doing? Are you drunk? Cool. Oh, I like the size of those. Those look good. I mean, they're empty right now, but tequila. You guys, I'm madly celebrating, kind of celebrating. Don't know how I feel about it, but I just turned 39. Thank you. I like hearing that. Because a lot of women don't like to reveal their true age, right? A lot of girls get Botox, just trying to not age. So far I'm actually liking getting older, right? And there's actually a lot of perks about getting older, yeah. A lot of perks that they don't warn you about, right? Like now that I'm pushing 40, I'm officially old enough to date one of those guys who clips his cell phone to his belt. It's pretty hot, right? You get a little wet over there, right? I clean up in Marysville. I'm officially old enough to shop at Costco for clothes. Yeah. I was the only one in there, like, where's the change room? You gotta hope for the best. It's awkward to try on these yoga pants. Over there. I don't want to brag, but I think I look okay for my age. What do you think, you guys? I'm at that age now, you guys, where all of my friends either have kids or sell makeup. Right? Yeah. Do you have girls like in your life trying to sell you makeup all the time? They got Unique, right? You got Arbonne. Yeah, Arbonne, very popular. And I do, like my friends with me all the time, and even girls I kind of barely know, right? Which I think is weird. But I got this message, and I feel like this will be familiar to anybody who's got these friends in their lives. Okay, I get this message, okay, she writes this. She opens with this. Hey Lisa. Oh shit. Yeah, you guys, my name's Christina. See, that's the problem with Canadian show business. Nobody knows who you are unless you like blew Drake while he was on Degrassi and in the wheelchair. You have like next level blow to make it in Canada. Alright. Hey Lisa. Hope you are well. I am super stoked being a health and wellness coach and team leader now for the last year. Do you have any goals in these areas for 2018? No! Would love to show you some of our amazing natural skincare and lifestyle products. So I just wrote her back. No goals, love being gross. And then she wrote, we also have an amazing line of hangover remedies. Calling me an alcoholic is not going to make my pockets deeper. And if you are out there trying to sell me makeup, like, you don't have to throw out the inspirational speeches every day, you know? I just want you to be honest with me, right? Just be like, hey bitch, we found a shade of lipstick that's so powerful, nobody's going to notice your stash. Line it up, I'll take 3. I don't know if you guys can see it. You guys might be able to. I'm telling you, if you do have a mustache, ladies, always avoid hotel room bathrooms. That lighting is powerful. Yeah, under the right lights, I look like Chuck Norris. How about kids? I got a lot of friends with kids, obviously, right? You guys got kids? Remember kids? You guys all love the kids. But you're out tonight, right? Isn't that fun to be out? Yeah! I'm excited when parents get to fucking go. I always get parents super drunk. I'm like that friend, right? But I do. I have a lot of friends with kids, and I have to like follow their children on social media, right? As you do. Like, does anybody here have a friend that posts so many pictures of their kids online, you think they might be losing a custody battle? Right, like, I don't know how it works in 2018. Is it like whichever parent gets the most likes gets to keep the kids? It's kind of crazy. That's another great thing about being 39, you guys, right? Is that my eggs are dying. Don't worry, it doesn't smell. Well, it's fine. I already decided I'm not gonna have kids. I'm cool with it, right? Like, I'd rather look pregnant than get pregnant, right? Look, I'm having an IPA. Probably gonna have 3 IPAs. Don't be fooled by the Coors Light, that's a working beer, okay? Yeah, you can drink that at work, tell your boss I said that. It doesn't do anything. I don't even fuck people after drinking too many of those. Basically just lemonade. Yeah, I honestly believe that smiling at a child at Trader Joe's is just as good as motherhood. I guess my brain doesn't want children, right? Probably because I know it's a lot of work, to be honest, right? And I don't think I'm cut out for that much work. But my body wants kids, right? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but a woman in her mid to late 30s is in her sexual peak. Yeah! Do you guys know about the sex? Right now, where are my peakers at? Where are my peaking ladies? Yeah, right? Everybody else, no? Or I just freak y'all out, that's okay. And of course, I can't date a guy in his sexual peak, right? Unless I want jail time. Or at the very least, a very creepy HuffPo article. Nobody wants that. Right? And plus, here's the other shitty thing about a woman's sexual peak, is that it also corresponds with the downward spiral of our metabolism, right? So basically what that means is that I'm still eating nachos and eating chicken wings and drinking beer every night like I used to be able to do in my 20s. But now I'm gaining weight every year. They're just fucking coming on, pound after pound. Plus now I don't give a fuck anymore about waxing anything between my mustache to my toe hair. But I'm finally easy. It wants me now. Chuck Norris. And what's weird is I used to date younger guys, right? Mostly because I told them I was their age. But now I'm dating like more age-appropriate dudes. Like I'm dating guys that are in their 40s, right? Which is really nice because a lot of older guys have like mellowed out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? They're not as obnoxious and wild as they were in their 20s. And it's crazy because like I go with these guys and they're so polite and stuff. They're not as obsessed with sex as they used to be. Do you know what they want now? Back scratches. Yeah. Every time I get into bed, it doesn't matter if I'm like super wound up, right? I get into bed with a guy now, and he's all like, "You stress my back? You stress my back? You stress my back? Oh yeah." What's that? That's a raw deal for him, because I got a huge mouth. I got small nails. Listen out here, bro. I was gonna make sure you do your blowjob pantomime the right direction, right? Because if you're like, nobody will talk to you after this show. Unless you have a crooked dick. I'll be honest, you guys. At this point in my life, I'm practically seeking a guy with erectile dysfunction. Because I know those are the guys that are good at oral. Yeah, some of us get that, right? Yeah. I do. I love meeting a guy with a small penis. It's the best, right? You get into bed with him and you go to feel it. You're like, what's going on down here? Nothing perfect. Bye! See you in 20 minutes. 17 on the course line. It's fun. I'm having a good life though. I am enjoying my life. Another thing about late 30s, early 40s is a lot of my girlfriends, if they're, it's cute, right? Tinder, right? Tinder's fun. I like Tinder, right? You guys know what Tinder is?
Bumble.
Yeah. It's like a Pez dispenser for horny people. It's great. I don't want to brag you guys, but in the last 3 years, I've been on 50 Tinder dates. Thank you. I'm saving abstinence for marriage. It's actually my favorite joke. And it is shocking sometimes what a human being that you match with on the little app will write to you before they've even met you, right? Because I made this match the other night. This guy writes me first. I swear to God, he opens with this. Do you do anal? Now, most girls would block that guy. But not me. I wrote him back. I was like, I'm glad you asked. I never have done anal, but if I was gonna start, I'd start with the guy with a really small donger. That way, it wouldn't hurt so much. No response. So I wrote him again. And I was like, if you ever saw what came out of my butt, you would not want to go in there. It's true, I leave the probiotics right on the nightstand like I was doing something.
That's why I don't do it.
And in fact, I've been doing that joke for a couple weeks now. Somebody came after me after a show and was like, well, you're not supposed to keep those. The probiotics are supposed to go in the fridge. I've been making it worse.
That's why I don't do this shit.
No response. So I wrote him again. Because I'm bored and the good wife's over. And I was like, hey guy, just had Arby's and I'm all out of Tums, wanna come over? And you guys, that's when it happened. That's when he blocked me.